So with the volume display out, so this had 4 screws here. I have the panel here, and it's not easy to see on the camera, I'm sure, but it's full of micro scratches from 2 years of driving. I've cleaned it off, make sure that there's no dirt or anything on the edges, because I want the carbon fiber wrap to, you know, go over the edges and be smooth and nice. So this is my carbon fiber wrap. It's a version I used before, so it's the brand Avery Dennison, and I like it because it has a really nice texture to it, and it feels kind of genuine even though it's not. And just because carbon fiber have this pattern sideways, I put my panel over it like this, and even though I want to go like this to, you know, use the least amount of material, I need to go straight just because of the carbon fiber pattern. This side here should be easy to cut at the end. Let's see, so I want to draw out with a pointy pen the material I need. Yeah, something like that. It's not very accurate. I'll cut this piece off. And looking at the panel, I think I want like 3 millimeter extra on the sides. It could be anything, and I can easily cut it later, but about 3 millimeters on the sides, on the outer edges, and on the inner edges I would guess about 2 millimeters. It's also an inside hole, so anyway, I will cut with my scissors about 3 millimeters on the outsides. For sure this is not needed, you can easily do this later with a knife. I'm not sure, but I think I prefer to have it prepared like this. And as I said, the holes, I think it's close to 2 millimeters, and that makes a difference because you want the wrap to, I mean, I will heat up the wrap with my heat gun and wrap it inside of the holes. So I think like 2 millimeter will be less difficult to stretch around the inside corners. I'll show you in a minute. I'll just cut this first. And about this wrapping foil from Avery Dennison, I mean, there are 100 options, I'm sure. I think there's like 50 brands and minimum 2 carbon fiber versions from each brand, so about 100 options, and at least half of them will be great quality. I'm just guessing here, but I remember I used this one on my first car and it was easy to install, so I go from experience. That's it. So this little template should be what I want on this one. So this is cleanish. Needs to be dry, needs to be clean. I think I will do it like this. Put the wrap upside down on the table. Put my panel, line my panel over it. Looking good. Almost like adding a screen protector to your mobile phone. Looks straight enough. And then just, massage out the air wherever you have it. Already now I love the feel of carbon fiber replica or whatever. So much better than pianoblack. Amazing they didn't do this from factory. This is totally fingerprint unfriendly. So flat surface all okay. Now it's all about the edges, right? So wrapping foil needs a little bit of heat to be flexible and really sticking to the material. So heat gun. see when it gets flexible easily. So a little bit of heat and it will be kind of soft, super flexible. Can you hear that? I hear the sound of carbon fiber texture when I massage it. Outer edges are more or less perfect. Let's see, the front here will be, so there's these 90 degrees corners. I know the other panel from the wireless charger attached to here, so I know it's a friendly corner to have like a folded piece, so I'm not worried. Perfect. So even though the corners are like folded like an envelope, it's perfect when the other panel snaps into this one. Then we have the internal corners. And I'm pretty sure they will be okay with this flexible wrap. So I'll do the rectangular one for the gear shifter first. When it gets warm, it will be super flexible. So just soft stretching. You don't want it to, break in the corners. Well, that's pretty much perfect on the first attempt. So again, I'm happy with my choice to go for like 2 millimeters of material around the template. I can see that it's perfect. And then the last Yep, that's it. It's now a carbon fiber panel. As far as I can see, it's 99% perfect. Volume knob display thing goes back. Where is my tool? I lost one screw. There goes another one. And the last one on the floor is here. That's it, I think. So, volume display bottom thing back in place. Carbon fiber wrapping looking perfect. All edges are smooth and yeah, perfect. Let's go back to the car.